I was born in a Dublin street where the loyal drums did beat, and the loving English feet they tramped all over us. And every single night that me father came home tight, he'd invite the neighbours outside of this chorus. Come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes in Killishandra. Come let me hear you tell how you slammed the brave Parnell when you thought them well and truly persecuted. Where are the sneers and jeers that you bravely let us hear when our leaders of 16 were executed? Come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. Alan Larkin and O'Brien, how you bravely called them swine. Robert and the two you hung and threw and quartered. High upon the scaffold high, how you murdered Henry Joy and our croppy boys in Wexford you did slaughter. Come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. Well, the day is coming fast and the time is nearly past when each Shawnee will be cast aside before us. And if there be a need, then me kid will say Godspeed with a bar or two of Stephen Bean's chorus. Come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra.
Go on home, British soldiers, go on home. Have you got no fucking homes out the road? For 800 years we fought you without fear, and we'll fight you for 800 more. And if you stay, British soldiers, if you stay, you'll never ever beat the IRA. Well, there's 14 men in Derry, and the last that you will bury. So take a tip and leave us Windy Bay. Oh, we'll fight some British soldiers for the cause. We'll never bow to soldiers because throughout our history we're born duty free. So get out, you British bastards, leave us be. Go on home, British soldiers, go on home. Have you got no fucking homes of your own? For 800 years we fought you without fear, and we'll fight you for 800 more. And if you stay, British soldiers, if you stay, you'll never ever beat the IRA. But there's 14 men in Derry, and the last that you will bury. So take a tip and leave us Windy Bay. Go on home, British soldiers, go on home. Have you got no fucking homes of your own? For 800 years we fought you without fear, and we'll fight you for 800 more. We're not Saxon, we're not British, we're not English. We're Irish and proud we are to be. So fuck your Union Jack, you know we want our country back. It's Ireland and Ireland it will be. Go on home, British soldiers, go on home. Have you got no fucking homes of your own? For 800 years we fought you without fear, and we'll fight you for 800 more. And if you stay, British soldiers, if you stay, you'll never ever beat the IRA. Well, there's 14 men in Derry, or the last that you will bury. So take a tip and leave us while you may. Go on home, British soldiers, go on home. Have you got no fucking homes of your own? For 800 years we fought you without fear, and we'll fight you for 800 more. And if you stay, British soldiers, if you stay, you'll never ever beat the IRA. But us 14 men in Derry are the last that you will bury. So take a tip and leave us while you may.
I was born on a Dublin street where the Lyle drums did beat. The loving English feet they walked all over us. And every single night when me da would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbours out with this chorus. Come on, shibboleth and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. Come, let us hear you tell how you slandered great Parnell when you taught them well and truly persecuted. What are the sneers and jeers that you loudly let us hear when our leaders of 16 were executed? Come out, shibboleth and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. You slew them all Arabs 2 by 2. Like the Zulus they had spears, a bow and arrows. Oh bravely you faced one with your 16-pounder gun, and you frightened them damn natives to the marrow. Come out, shibboleth and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. The time is coming fast, and I think this day is near, when each Shoning traitor he will run before us. And if there'll be a need, well our kids will say Godspeed with a verse or two of singing this fine chorus. Come out, shibboleth and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. Come out, shibboleth and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra.
Siege of Limerick, Patrick Sarsfield won the day. But the Irish, they were cheated when his army went away. Queen Anne and her successors forced on us those penal laws, denying the rights and liberty of religion, land and property. More than thunder, possible Kilray, cheated, stealing, million day. Something high and possible Kilray, million go, million day. Then came the three bad Georges and they had us nearly fooled. They couldn't speak the lingo of the countries that they ruled. Puppets of ascendancy, they kept the Irish down, and the rebels and the white boys had their army on the run. And you Queen Victoria came to rule us by and by. She was on the throne so bloody long we thought she'd never die. She presided over hunger, famine, poverty and disease. She drove the people from their home to their death or to the land beyond the seas. All across the 19th century fought oppression with great zeal. O'Connell spoke his blarney for emancipation and repeal. Young Ireland and the Fenians tried the dynamite and the gun. Parnell, the men of 16 died, then Michael Collins had them on the run.
And you never beat the Irish, no matter what you do. You could put us down and keep us out, but we'll come back again. You know we are the fighting Irish, and we fight until the end. You know you should have known you'll never beat the Irish. Cheating, stealing, Billy and Day, ducking, violence, possible, clear away, Billy and no, Billy and Day. Mother, possible, clear away, cheating, stealing, Billy and Day, ducking, violence, possible, clear away, Billy and no, Billy and Day.
Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. In the little streets of Belfast, in the dark of early morn, British soldiers came a-running, breaking little homes with scorn. Hear the sobs of crying children, dragging fathers from their bed. Watch the scene as helpless mothers watch the blood fall from their heads. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Not for them a judge or jury, or indeed a crime at all. Being Irish means they're guilty, so they're guilty one and all. Round the world the truth will echo, Cromwell's men are here again. England's name again is sullied in the eyes of honest men. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Proudly march behind our banner, proudly march behind our men. We will have them free to help us build a nation once again. On the people step together, proudly marching on your way. Never fear or never falter till the boys come home to stay. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Armoured cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, but every man must stand behind the men behind the wire.
Oh, Paddy dear, and did you hear the news that's going round? The shamrock is by law forbid to grow on Irish ground. St. Patrick's Day no more will keep his colours, can't be seen. For they're hanging men and women for the wearing of the green. I met with Napper Tandy and he took me by the hand. He said, how's dear old Ireland and how does she stand? She's the most distressful country that you have ever seen. For the